Good afternoon, ladles and jelly spoons. My name's Tim Dowd for Living with MS in Tenerife. I'm sat here on my balcony today with the earphones on because I want you to call in. It's Call-In Monday, not Meetup Monday. And I'm here together with the person who's actually got MS in Tenerife.
Hello, I'm Christine now, and I'm the personified MS in Tenerife.
Cool, dude. How are you?
Good.
Really?
No, not good.
I'm tired today. You might wonder why we're at home and not out. There's 3 reasons, and we'll let you know in a minute. There's 51 people watching. For those of you who don't normally watch Balcony Banter, this is what Balcony Banter looks like. But because the first Wednesday of the month is on Juliane in Nendel's channel, then we thought we'd stay home today. That's one of the reasons we're staying home. And have a call-in. You won't be able to call in just yet, but you will be able to call in eventually in the next 10 to 15 minutes. timothydowd.com/live, because normally this is Meetup Monday. Well, that's enough of my special effects and things. The time is to find out how many people are on. There's 61 people, it says. If you noticed, up in the top left-hand corner up there, there's a little red YouTube sign, which I've got a Streamlabs widget for those technically minded. And it goes in there, it goes out and finds how many people are watching and shows it live on the screen. That's pretty cool. Unlike the live on the screen comments, which is, "Hi Christine," says Colin G. We'll come to the rest of your comments in a minute. Today we have the Zoom F3, which is a audio interface and the big microphones. Christine's got a big microphone on the desk today instead of the boom mic. She's on the Pocket 3, which turns around like this. And you can see the mess on the table. You can see it's a beautiful day, but very misty. It is very misty. And this is the MacBook Air 15-inch M2 16 gigabyte, 1 terabyte, blah, 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 blah thing. So what we're doing is, it's very technical, but we enjoy it.
Yeah.
I know we're different than the other vloggers. We don't walk around with the phone on a gimbal. We don't show you all the fun stuff to do in Tenerife. But at least it gives you a place to come and talk amongst yourselves while we're live. And for those of you on catch-up, you can skip past the boring bits. What boring bits, you say? Exactly. We go straight to the comments. Okay, cool dude. Let's start right at the beginning. We got Timothy Dowd, whoever he is. Call in timothydowd.com/live. We got Chris Godfrey. Good evening, all. Adam is saying, Adam, you can come in tonight and wave and say hello, and then we're going to open it up for everybody else. So as soon as somebody else comes in, I will kick you out. Thank you for coming in. We love you. I know you probably can't hear what I'm saying, but you'll get the message. Colin G says, hi Tim. Derek Walker says, good evening. Angry Velos on. Dundee, Derek, Underwater, John, Amazon. Call in special. I wonder which Colin it is. It's Craig. Buenas tardes, Timothy and Christina. ¿Qué tal? Carol Smith. Hi, thank you. Underwater John. Hope everyone's good. Joanna Thwaites is on. I haven't seen you in a while, Joanna. Hope you're doing well. Tony Tabarrow. Adam again. John Barra. What an entrance. It's crazy. you know, I quite like that entrance. It was quite good. I'm going to do one for WEBBY as well. John Patton, Ian Owl, Julie Wade. Hi, Christina says Underwater John. Good evening, says Chris Godfrey. Julie Wade says, hi, Christine. Tony Tabaro. It's a trifle moist here. Oh, dear. That's terrible. It's a trifle moist here as well. Just one beer, though.
And he snatched it without even asking me.
I did. I took it out of the crate.
That was the deal.
Yeah, that I wouldn't drink one without her, and I wouldn't drink one without asking. That's what I said, yeah. So I lied. John Barra, Colin G, Ian Owl. Chris looks cool with her cans on. Cool. It's Craig, live in 10 or 15 minutes. El Ramo says hi, Tim. Anne-Marie's on. Underwater John, I'm watching. Joanne Thwaites, hi both. Evening Anne says Julie. It's Craig saying evening to everybody. Carol saying hi. Hi, Tim. I've got 2K views on my first ever video. Cool, dude. All you got to do is keep doing that, and you'll overtake everybody as soon as possible. Alan's Homemade Vlogs is on from Soaking Costa del Troon. John and Jade on. Good evening, Tim and everyone. We can't wait to finally come back over to Tenerife in December. I'm afraid you're going to have to wait because there is September and October and November before that. It's the rules, afraid. Sorry, can't change it. Anne and Carol are chatting with Alan. Una Mines, Angry Velo, moist is my favourite ever word. When you come over, you got to play Sticky 13 then, because that's what you shout when you have 2 cards left. I'm moist. And then when you got 1 card left, you got to say I'm sticky. And you've got to read Going Postal by Sir Terry Pratchett. And the main protagonist there is called Mr. Moist. There we go. And Tracy says, hi Tim and Christine and everyone, what's for dinner tonight? QQ. What is for dinner tonight?
That is the big question.
I have some nice tomatoes. I've got some feta cheese. I've got some mixed salad. So we could do a tomato feta cheese salad.
Yeah.
And we got some bread from Reinhold. Or other bread.
Mix something together.
Or I could do a baked potato. Or I could do, that's what I'll do. I'll boil some Canarian potatoes and we'll have that with mojo or whatever. I don't think I've got mojo. But we've got mayonnaise and spicy sauce. Yeah. Or I could do something with hollow bolo. I'll let Chris tell you what hollow bolo is in a minute. Cool dude. Hi Tricia, David Butler's on, Siobhan. Good evening everyone. And Una Mines is saying hi to Tricia, cool dude. So, what we've got sounds good, Tim. Enjoy both of you, says Tracy. That's the, I say it's a random comment, but it isn't. It's the last comment that comes up. But there you go. Traffic coming out of Glasgow was nose to tail tonight. It was good job, tail to tail, wasn't it? There you go. Right, so what's happening? Well, first of all, I went to Santa Cruz this morning. I went to the German shop, mariadrexler.com, I think it is. Maria Drexler is a wholesaler of German goods. And we bought some alcohol-free beer. We bought 2 bottles of schnapps. One is Mirabelle, which is like a little tiny apricot plum type thing, isn't it? And the other one is raspberry. Now, they do not taste like apricot plums and raspberries. There is a slight aftertaste of the fruit, but it is a 40% Brand, which is a distilled aguardiente, they say.
But they're still not as good as Schladerer.
Schladerer is the best in our minds, but this isn't bad. This isn't bad. We've had it before. I think we've had the Obsler before, but I don't think we've had the Himbeergeist. And we've had the Willy as well,
Yeah.
but we've never had the Himbeergeist. So you'll have to try one later or tomorrow. It's already in the fridge, so in cooling.
He never forgets to take care of his alcohol drinks.
You say it as if I don't do anything else.
Never forgets them.
That's good, though, isn't it? I'm doing my job. I'm actually not doing my job. I've really got to blitz the kitchen because every time I tackle the kitchen, right, I'm washing stuff up, I'm putting in the dishwasher, I'm doing washing, I'm tidying up, I'm mopping the floor, wiping the tops, and there's always new pots coming, new pot. I mean, I know I'm talking to people who do that every day, but I get overwhelmed by it. So the breakfast pots are still there, and the dinner pots from last night. So I've got to empty the dishwasher, which is all clean, and then put all that in. And there's still 2 or 3 bowls that isn't going to fit, so I'm going to have to wash those up by hand. But I hate washing cutlery by hand, so at least that goes in. But that's another story. But yeah, I'm a bit overwhelmed at the moment. And the lady that comes and helps with the cleaning on a Friday is not well for the last few weeks. So I've been alone doing it. And you know what I'm like. I'm just a lazy sod, really. Yeah? Just a lazy sod. Right, let's see what you guys are saying. Can I ask Christina a message? Yes, in a minute. Just put a QQ. Okay. Louisa Parks, Glasgow, we did that one. Okay. There's a message for you from Underwater John. And the message is... Which language is more sexy, German or Spanish?
Spanish.
Spanish. Yeah? And what makes you say that?
Because German, the proper German, is not sexy at all.
Well, what is it? I mean, German is also your native language, so nobody thinks their native language is sexy, right? It's just language, it's just normal. So what about English and Spanish?
Still Spanish.
Grrr. Sexy languages. Oh, French. But you can say anything in French and it's sexy, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Italian, all the Latin.
All the, what do they call them? Romantic languages.
Yeah.
En France, de grandes vacances commencent
le
1er juillet. Cool, dude. So, I don't have my glasses on today, and for some reason, I can't read what the writing is. Maybe I've got to make it a bit bigger. Hang on. Can I do that? There you go. Let's move it over a bit. There you go. And... let's have a quick look. There you go. Revealed the tragic spot inside Rocky Tenerife. Oh dear. Oh dear, no, we don't watch that. We don't do disaster journalism here. Orcus is on. Evening Tim, Christina. Of course, everyone hopefully out in September, October. Cool, dude. Just put a QQ. Let's just see. I think there are a few QQs, but I think I have addressed them. Yeah, there was Tracy and Alan. There you go. Cool, dude. So, the only thing is when I click this off now, I go right back to the beginning. There you go. Tony, French is the best, says Tony Tabreau. Yeah. No more talking about Jay, I don't think. It's if people want that type of news, they can go to other channels to listen to that news. We concentrate on being happy and positive thinkers. Positive stinkers, there you go. Positive thinkers.
Somebody wanted to ask me something before.
That was it, sexy language.
Okay.
Do you want to answer something else?
No.
Questions for Christine. Does anybody, if anybody wants to come into the chat live, like I think it's this one, like that, and be one of the two guests, then do me a favour and just put the word live, L-I-V-E, in the chat, so I know how many people want to come in, and then we can open it up for you guys. I know that Adam wants to come in. Underwater John, I agree. There you go. Cool dude. Thumbs up, please. Plenty of others talking about that. Exactly. We don't do disaster tourism here, I'm afraid. So what's been happening today? Right, I went to... Go away. Right, that's it. This fly's going to die. Live on YouTube. See, when they see that... Oh, there he was. Didn't get him? Well, I scared the bugger to death. He's going... Cool dude. What book are you listening to at the moment, Chris? There you go.
I'm listening to an Austrian book.
Austrian?
Yeah. It's called Geschenkt, like...
Present.
Present.
Yeah. Gift.
Aber Geschenkt. And it goes, it's about a reporter, and he writes about people who are having problems or not enough money, and
So, like me.
yeah, but with a tragic story behind it.
Well, there is a tragic story behind me. I'm looking at it.
And anyway, whenever his article is in the paper, this person with the articles about gets a present from 10,000 euros.
What? Say that again. Oh, it's only a book, is it's not real. So tell me again.
The person he's written about gets a present.
So he writes about somebody in the newspaper.
Yeah.
With a tragic background.
Yeah.
And bad money, no money.
Yeah.
And because he writes about them, he gives them 10,000 euros.
Thought he is
anonymous. Oh, that's intriguing.
And they want to find out who's the
benefactor.
And then they found it cool, but then they thought it might
Don't give it away in case people want to read it.
Case it might be someone Geldwäsche.
Geldwäsche. We can't be Geldwäsche if you don't get anything back. It can't be money laundering if you don't get stuff back. You can't just give money away and say it's laundered. That's just giving it away. What you've got to do is to put it in a bank account and then take clean money out of the bank. So you got to revolve the money. You can't just give it away. It's Österreich anyway. So it's Austria anyway. So Austrians are the butt of the German jokes in the south, right? The German jokes in the north, it's Ostfriesens. Right, there was another question from Tracy. Christine, what's your favourite dinner?
Oh, that's so hard to answer. It's really hard.
All right, it's a summer's day, and we're outside somewhere in a beer garden in Bavaria. What would you order?
Doesn't exist in Bavaria.
Oh, no?
Something with cilantro in it.
Right, anything with cilantro in it.
No matter what, if there's cilantro in it, it's far.
Yeah. So just get this dog. Come on, dog. There you go. Bit of cilantro, stick it on the butty. Dog shit sandwich with cilantro. No? Excuse me. What's this for? Oh, yeah, okay. It's the microphone. So let's go back to the questions. Underwater John says, Christina, I'm tired. Christina, I'm tired. If there was a dreamy sort of film to fall asleep to, let me know. You don't really watch films, do you, that aren't sort of German, either mysteries or love stories or comedies?
No.
She don't like watch American movies, do you, or British movies? Why is that? Is it because of the language?
I don't know. I think it's because of my eyesight nowadays.
So you need to watch a movie with not a lot of action
Yeah,
and quite a lot of dialogue,
yeah.
which tends not to happen in
Tim's house.
Tim's house. Beat me up, Scotty. Siobhan's saying it sounds fascinating. Paola says hi. Back, did I miss anything? No, we're just chit-chatting. All done. What's your favourite country? Says Tracy. That you've lived in, or?
I can't even answer that.
No? We said the other time that the best place that you've lived is America, right? But that was then.
At that time, yeah. Now I wouldn't like it anymore. And
Sandra Ann Spear says her favourite German food is Zigeuner Schnitzel. Can't call it that anymore, can you?
some people say you can't, but
What would they call it instead if it's not Zigeuner Schnitzel?
I don't know.
Me
Maybe
neither.
Hungarian.
Paprika Schnitzel or something like that.
Yeah, or something like that.
The Zigeuner is paprika, isn't it? Hungarian.
Yeah.
So there is a woke and politically correct movement that's trying to take stuff out of German foods as well. The Zigeuner Schnitzel is the gypsy schnitzel, and they were trying to take that out. It's made with sweet paprika. Sweet paprika.
And they can't call the Mohrenköpfe
No,
or Mohrenapotheke.
no, because the Moors were the black people of Spain, yeah? Or North Africa. Yeah. There's lots of them. There's the big sort of like chocolate thing with the mousse inside.
Yeah.
They can't you can't call them anymore, right?
Yeah.
Because it sounds like the N word that Americans use. Colonel Mustard in the library with the rope, says Underwater John. Who doesn't love Cluedo? Do you know Clue? It was in German, wasn't it?
Oh.
Clue. I know it was Clue. It was in America. That's right. It was called Clue in America. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's now time to invite you on. So we're going to open the door. Go to timothydowd.com/live, and you can join us live. Guess who this is? Guest is in the green room. We're going to assign him to guest number 2. There he is.
Yeah.
Hey, Adam. How's it going, my friend? Right down there. Welcome. We love you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Adam comes on every time, and he is deaf. So, but he's very wavy. But you need the light on, Adam. The light. We can't see you. It's the light. Hang on. So, can we light him up? It's a bit lighter now. Cool, dude.
Yeah.
So somebody wants to come on and say hello?
Yeah. Yeah.
There we go. That's better.
Oh.
New Zealand, Britain, England, got all the best flags.
Yeah.
Adam, my man. Miss Scarlett in the lounge with the dagger. How you doing, says JJ. Is my husband all right to ask for a Jäger Schnitzel? A Jäger Schnitzel is a hunter. A hunter's Schnitzel. Cool, dude.
He can say Jäger Schnitzel.
You can say Jäger Schnitzel, yeah. I've put Adam on mute for now, I think. Have I? I think I put everybody on mute. Oh dear. There we go. So what do we do here? What does this do? There's a little button here. What does this do? Oh, it says Adam, all right. Does it show? No. Oh, yep. Adam's joining twice. I got to get rid of one of you.
So somebody else fits in.
I think I've got rid of all of them now. What a shame. Sorry, Adam. I seem to have got rid of everybody. Surely it's an honour to have a dish named after your country. Yeah, the gypsies don't really have a country, and I think a gypsy is a derogatory term in certain fields. I think that was the problem. It wouldn't matter if it was something else, but let's get him on here. Guest 2. There we go. You're back in the room.
People are just often so sensitive.
I think that's what it is as well. It's too sensitive. Oh, Adam's gone out again. So come on, guys. Just come in and say hello. Don't let Adam hog the limelight. Cool, dude. So let's see what other people are saying. The husband right for a Jäger Schnitzel. Yeah, Jäger means hunter. Miss Scarlett, the lounge with the dagger, we did that one. Everybody saying hi to Adam. How long you on for? Need to order food. We're going to be on till about 7, I think. Yeah, so another half an hour. Another half an hour. Emma Kelly. But you can go ahead and order food. Just not from me. I'm not cooking. Everybody's saying, talking amongst the spells. People are horrible, says John. There you go. It's basically they were trying to. I think it comes from a. It comes from what's the word? Trying to protect people. Yeah. It comes from trying to protect people. I can do it like this. Look, there you go. I have got a button that just silences one person. So yeah, I think it's just to protect people. But as I say, you know, there's lots of things you can't say anymore in other countries as well. It's sort of like the what do they call it? The polite, not the polite crowd. What do they call them? Socially polite. There is a word for it. I can't remember. I can't remember. There you go. So Adam's coming in again, and Alan's coming in. Let's get Alan in. Put him in guest 2. Stick him on there. Alan's homemade vlogs. How you going, my friend?
Hi Tim, how's things?
Very well,
Hey,
thank
Alan.
you. Just pop your thing down so you're not like this. There you go.
That better?
That is fantastic. I'm going to let Adam in, and I'm going to stick him on. guests in the green room. I'm going to stick him on guest 3. And I'm going to put camera D as guest 3. And there he is. Cool, there's 4 people on now. So, are you still at 1,000, Alan?
Yes. Just creeping over, Tim.
Very well done.
Actually, that's what I came on to say. Thanks for all your help in pushing it out when we were just so close, but it just seemed to hover below. It was thanks to you and, of course, Anne-Marie and everybody else that always gives it a wee plug.
That's also true, but people wouldn't do it if they didn't enjoy your stuff. So just keep pushing that good stuff out.
Yeah, well, thanks, Tim. Hopefully, I haven't had much chance to do anything the last couple of weeks because I'm back at the uni, and it's been kind of hectic. So, but we'll get caught up.
So, what's your actually job in the summer?
Well, you know how I was obviously doing bits and pieces at the golf.
Yeah.
But people don't realise that universities work all the year round. They're not like schools where we have summer holidays, etc.
Right.
At the moment, we've got about 7 different international summer schools running just now. The PhD students are there. Obviously, they're there full time. So it still takes an administrative role to be able to keep an eye on all that, and especially the summer schools because they're all international students. So we have to register them, clear out visas, etc., and liaise with the Home Office. So it's quite hectic.
Yep, Adam's coming back in again. We're going to stick him in guest 3 and turn his microphone off. There you go. So it's really hectic then at the moment.
Yeah, it is, and of course we're doing a lot of proprietary work for the new term, which starts on the 9th of September. We have to get a lot of the international students that maybe have to do an ATAS. They're studying scientifically sensitive subjects, so they have to go through an ATAS scheme with the Home Office to get clearance to do it. Like you have to put it easy, it's like a student from Iran doing nuclear science.
Right. Okay.
For obvious reasons, there is a problem there. So they'll have to go through the academic training, academic standards. So that has to be all done. So there's a lot of proprietary work. And we've got, nearly 47,000 students at Glasgow University now. And out of that, 8,000 are foreign students. So it's a constant thing, monitoring and doing what they should be doing, etc. So I can see Adam waving in the background.
I'm just making sure that he knows we know that he's there.
Yeah, we do. Hi, Adam.
He can hear us, but we can't hear him because I've turned his microphone off.
I appreciate that. Yeah. So it's pretty full on. So, yep.
And is any questions for Alan? Holly's saying going to Puerto La Cruz in October. What's the weather like? Roger Channing, good evening. Ian Owl, Monday balcony banter. Yeah, because there is no balcony banter this week because we're on Juliane Nendel's channel. Have a look in my community tab on the channel and you'll see a link to that with Ian from At Home and Juliane Nendel. And we do have a guest on, Zelda Carr, one of our own. She's joining Juliane, and the topic is... Do you know the topic, Alan?
No, I don't. I was actually I got an email from Ian today, funnily enough, asking me if I can join in. He's given me a couple of dates in September and October, and I don't think it's going to be possible, but I'll speak to Ian and send him an email and let him know. I only got it today, so I had to check diaries, etc., when I came home.
It's only once a month, and if you want to be part of Juliane, which is it's a little bit more in-depth, a little bit more discussion, a little bit more serious, although we do have a lot of fun on that. But yes, so don't forget the balcony banter this week over at Juliane Nendel's channel. Food for thought, Zelda Carr. Are you a people pleaser is the theme. Are you a people pleaser? As opposed to a right nasty son of a... What is it? Don't know. I'm just going to nip over to see what the other comments are saying. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Okay,
Just
no
wonder,
worries.
Tim, if you or Adam could get someone to sign language. I've learnt thank you and we love you, but that's about it. That's about it.
I'll need to say hi to Tina because I noticed it was coming up on the chat there, and I haven't
Okay.
had a chance to reply to it. So I'm saying hi, Tina.
Hi, Alan. There you go. In fact, we'll stick that right on there. That'll go straight in the middle. Tina Rigby. Hi, Alan. There you go. I love this this thing.
Tim, I need to tell you a true story.
Go ahead.
I was passing the bus stop just outside the university library today, and it's up. People that know Glasgow, University Avenue is a big thoroughfare that sort of splits the campus in half. So there's two elderly women there having a chat, typical, just down to earth Glasgow ladies, no filter, nothing. But this chap came walking down the road with a pink dress on and purple tights and about a 6-day growth, but full makeup on. So I hear one talking to the other, do you see the state of that? And she says, I know, but he's one of these transformers. Yeah, I know.
Optimus
And
Prime.
honestly, I just couldn't keep my face straight.
Oh, that was good. He's a transformer.
Well, theoretically, he
Swallow.
might be.
She'll choke if she's laughing too much.
No, so I just timed it right going past them, and
He's one of them transformers. Not wrong. Not wrong.
Well, this is it. I mean, she's probably quite right.
Uh-huh.
But anyway, no. But I must admit, we had a good giggle at that on the way home.
So Hollywood's asking, she's going to Puerto de la Cruz at the start of October. What's the weather like at that time of year? Does anybody know?
Well, I know what it's like in Los Cris in October because Anne and I go regularly in October, and we're back out on the 9th of October this year. It's usually absolutely lovely.
The only time in October that I've had, I think twice in 10 years, we've had the largest deluge in the south in October. The first one was 2015. That was a year after we arrived, where it washed away the beach down here. And the second one was the week of death, where it was like red. The dust was so thick, and
It was
Tim,
spooky.
we actually arrived the night that Klima, where it was the red dust Klima in October, and I remember we were on the plane in Glasgow, and the pilot said, look, this is going to be touch and go. I've got enough fuel to divert, but I'm going to try and get in because I need to bring people back. And I think we were the last plane to land at Tenerife South on that day because it just got even worse. But we woke up the next day and it was back to Tenerife.
it was gone. Yeah, I mean, I think it was the end of maybe 3 days, and we called it the week of death. Because it really looked like the end times. It really looked like the apocalypse was starting, yeah. But
I can remember being in the tail.
Sorry?
I can remember being in the tail, and we had half an inch of dust lying on all the loungers in the balcony.
That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Oh, it's the Kalima. It's not. It's not me not brushing the floor. It's the Kalima. So to get back to the question, Holly's question. There are microclimates in Tenerife. In fact, one of the hottest days last week, we had 24 degrees in the north, 28 degrees in the southwest, if you like, and then right up in the highest city on Tenerife is called Villaflor, and there it was nearly 40 degrees. So it does depend, and the north is well known for its tropical and rainforesty type climate.
Yeah.
So that means you will get more cloud and rain up there, but it's the type of rain where you don't mind going out and dancing in. So I wouldn't worry about it. You're not going to be like, going along the prom in Blackpool, in December type of weather. So it is going to be nice, but it is going to be if it's hot, it's usually humid hot up there, like a rainforest, and that's why it's a lot greener than it is in the desert down here. So October you'll probably get upper 20s, maybe touch 30. I don't think there's a problem. If the alisios, which are the trade winds, are coming from the north, you might get some humidity and clouds in the mornings that usually bakes off pretty quickly. Or if it's coming from the other direction, they might come over in the afternoon. But Puerto de la Cruz is a beautiful city. In fact, go and have a look at North Tenerife Man.
Tenerife Man, yeah.
Yeah, he does daily vlogs, nearly on the north there, and he's very open to people who chat and comment on his stuff. So that's the guy you really want to talk to, North Tenerife Man Steve, and go and check those out. They used to come on, but I haven't seen them in a while.
And actually, Sarah was saying a comment there. She said, remember in October in the north, they had the fires last year as well, didn't they?
Oh, there was, yeah. Sometimes we have forest fires. In fact, they have them each summer. Oh, we did what then? The sign language, we did that one. I'm just checking to see whether to get anything else.
Yeah, well, I was having a quick look through my iPad beside me, Tim, as well, and I couldn't see anything else.
Oh, John's got gout.
Oof.
James Kerr's on. Hi, James. How the devil are you? Don't forget, we can have some more guests in. Yep, Sarah, the last October was the fires in the north. And Paula says her nephew's also got gout. Take some Acidio tabs regularly. Acidio.
Yeah. I had it in Greece a few years ago, and it's bloody painful.
Christine's brother had gout one year, didn't he? And
they told him he had gout.
They told him he had gout because he had pains in his foot, and so he stopped drinking and he was eating healthy and all that. And then they found out he'd broken a bone in his toe. He said, "Well, I stopped drinking for nothing." Oh my God, don't mention Kalima to me, says Paula. Oh dear. No. It's like being stabbed with hot knives, says Underwater John. Wow. I can't put that up because the algorithm will ban me, I think, for doing that. Cool, dude. So, Alan,
yes.
What's your next video about, and when is it coming out?
Well, Tim,
I know you're busy.
I've got a wee hiatus from work next week, so I'm going to try and get out and about next week, and then I'm back in basically right the way through from the beginning of September right the way through until we come over to Tenerife on the 9th of October. So it'll be difficult to get anything done during that stint, but once that's done, it'll be a bit easier.
I just realised that you were in the place of Adam, and I'd pushed Adam's brightness up to full whack, and so you were blown out. So now you're good. Are you on your Pocket 3 there, or are you on your laptop?
No, I'm on my MacBook there.
Okay. You can plug it in with, if you get a Thunderbolt cable, but they are €70. You plug it in. It's a fantastic webcam.
Yeah, because you can because it gives you the option of going through it and just pressing the webcam when you put it in. Yep.
That's what Christine is using at the moment.
Is Thunderbolt cables €70 out there?
Yeah. An Apple Thunderbolt cable.
Yeah.
With see if I can get this in, like braided.
Right. Yeah, I've got
It's probably about a meter long. €78 it was. Don't tell Chris.
That's a lot.
It was a lot.
For a meter.
That's a lot of euro points, Tim.
Yeah, but the thing is I'm just like, when you say to the woman, where's that dress come from? And they say, oh, I've had it years, right? That's what I do with my cables. Yeah, oh, I've had it years.
That's Anne's usual story. I was keeping it. It's still got the labels on it, but I was keeping it.
I was keeping it. Cool, dude. So when you got this hiatus, are you going to go out? I mean, I know you went out and did
Yeah.
the Isle of, was it the Sky?
No, Aaron. Just
Arran,
over
that's
to
right. You did the
Yeah,
Isle of
yeah,
Arran there.
yeah.
Is that the type of thing you're going to do? Like pick a spot and like do lots of
No,
different little ones?
Yeah, I'm actually going to go north and south from where I live because the coastline's really quite spectacular when it's a decent day. I mean, today I can't even see Troon Harbour from the front window. I mean, it's been deluge all day. I mean, it's
Oh,
been
dear.
absolutely, it's been hellish. But no, I'm going to wait for a decent day. And remember, I said to you I was going to go down to the Electric Brae as well. So I'm going
Right,
to go down
yeah.
to that. Yeah, and because I was trying to work out how to film it without anybody thinking I'm doing a bit of jiggery pokery. You know,
I don't
the
know.
only thing I could do is set up a static camera on one side of the road
Yeah.
and a camera. Because I could use my 368 Insta8 Pro inside the car to show
Right.
that I'm actually not doing anything to make the car go uphill when it's actually downhill.
And also, if you put your Pocket 3
Yeah,
outside on static,
yeah,
it'll level up anyway, so it'll show the
yeah.
show the gradient, won't it?
And I can do a track on that as well. So
You can.
that
Clever. And then do a split screen of inside the
Yeah.
car and outside the car.
that's what I was intending doing. Yeah.
What are you gonna use for editing? Have you got iMovie or Final
Yeah,
Cut?
I usually just use iMovie on everything, Tim. It's nice and handy for me,
Yeah.
especially when I'm away because I can stick my MacBook here in my bag and then I've got it there when I need it.
Did you know that if you download the trial version of Final Cut, when the
Right.
trial runs out, you just extend it
Right.
and you never have to pay?
So you can do a continuous trial.
Continuous trial. Just say I'm not ready. I'm not, because when the trial runs out, you just say I'm not finished.
Oh, right.
Try it.
Right.
Because once you got Final Cut, the only thing is the trial version doesn't allow you to put in certain plugins. And I use the
right,
Motion VFX plugins, which are fantastic. The only thing is, lately I've not been doing any recorded vlogs, so I can't use the plugins
No,
because it's all live.
Yeah, because it's all live, isn't it?
Yeah.
When you've been
But,
doing walks, etc. Are
I
you out walking tomorrow?
Yes, I was supposed to go this morning. Oh, that's the story I didn't tell. I went to Maria Drexler to the cash and carry, the German cash and carry, to pick some
Santa
stuff up.
Cruz.
And there was me, Chris, Reinhold and his missus, and an Austrian lady that we know from Monte Cristo. And they've all ordered like these sausages and stuff that you can't get anywhere else. And so I went and picked that up. And then I went and picked I've got to start the story again. We both had Apple AirPods. We bought
Right.
them 3 years ago, and we treated ourselves to Apple AirPods, the creme de la creme of earphones with surround sound, this and that, automatic connection to whatever. You know, if
Yeah.
you're looking at this, it's connected here. If you pick your phone
Yeah,
up, it automatically
exactly.
connects.
Yeah.
So it was the best thing since sliced bread. It was comfortable, wasn't it? And they both stopped working just after the warranty ran out.
You can reset them though.
We've done all that, and we
Have you
took
done
them
it?
to Banana, and Christine's won't even connect to anything anymore. So they reckon the Bluetooth chip's dead,
All right.
and mine, I can't even connect hers to the MacBook with a cable, with a lightning cable.
Right.
And mine works and connects, but after 10 minutes, I think it's the head detection.
Right.
Thinks you've taken it off, and it just goes. Tss.
It
there's
just
like-
goes. It just
It's like a little, tss, and then it's dead.
Then it goes.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
and then you got to take it off and shake it about and put it back on again. And sometimes it works.
Yeah, I had the same problem with my earbuds, and the guy from Apple suggested that I actually disconnect them totally, take them
Yeah.
off completely on the Bluetooth and put them back on. And touch wood, I haven't had any problems since.
No, we've done everything like that. We've done the pressing the two buttons for 30 seconds to do a factory
Yeah.
reset.
Oh,
We've
well.
let them go dead, no battery, and then charged them
Yeah.
again, so that it's starting brand
Right,
new.
fully
Mine connects, but Christine's won't even connect. It's fully charged, but I can't see it from my phone, her phone, or the MacBook. So that was a
So it
problem.
must be the Bluetooth. Must be the Bluetooth chip, right enough.
And they said if you got the extended warranty, it costs you €29 for a new set, and if you don't, it's €560 to repair it, and you can get a new one for €575. So I'm not going to spend over £1,000 for two more
No, that's
things,
crazy.
you know.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I've got a mate in BGR in Los Cristianos. I'm going to take him to him and say, I want you to send these back to Apple and see what they can do.
Yeah.
Because the girl at Apple, when I called in America, I was sort of like crying on the phone that my wife's got MS and, you know, this and the other. And she listens to audiobooks all the time, and now it's a problem. And she says, you know what, if you were in Madrid or wherever the Apple store is in Spain, she said I could get you to walk in there and just swap it, and we'll do it as out of, what's the word?
Yeah.
Colance? What's colance in English? Yeah, goodness of our hearts. She said, but
Goodwill,
unfortunately,
goodwill gesture.
She says, but the third-party Apple stores, we can't do it.
No.
Yeah, but the guy did say in Banana, if Apple tells them to replace it, they'll do it. But I think that Apple have got to pay them then. Whereas the Apple Store, all they're losing is a unit that, you know, it doesn't cost them anything.
Yeah.
In fact, it's good for customer service. But yeah, I'd have to walk into an Apple store, which would, I suppose I could fly to Madrid for €30 in the morning, run into the Apple store, and then come back in the afternoon.
It'll still be cheaper than buying a new set of earbuds.
Exactly. In fact, I could stay a night and spend £1,000 in the casino. Not £1,000.
Nope.
I'm fantasizing now.
Yeah.
I'm just going to see what the guys are saying. I'm just going to do QQ. Stay on, Alan.
Yeah.
I'll stay on QQ. Okay. Hi, Tim. Favorite dinner? We did that one. What's the book? You did that one. Surely. Adam's coming in twice. Just wondered, Tim, if you could, or Adam, get someone to sign language. Can you add subtitles for Adam? I think what we can do, let me just let him back in again and stick him on guest 3 and do that back here. Hi, Adam. I think what we could do is no, it doesn't do live. The only thing that does live subtitles is Facebook. I did a live from my Pocket 3 to my Facebook page, and it did everything. Oh, we can hear you again, Adam. We can hear you again. Hi. Let's just whack him off there. Yeah, so Fiona, can you ask Alan if he's heard of... let's do this one. If he's heard of the pensioner YouTuber that went viral, Wonder with
Mac.
Oh, Mac, is it? The tartan camper van from Troon.
I actually think I know the guy that painted the camper van for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've not seen that. Is it interesting?
I haven't seen it. No, I've heard about it. A couple of people have mentioned it to me. Actually, because I was in Morrison's in Troon in the supermarket on Sunday, and a lady came up to me for the first time ever in Troon and asked me if I was Alan from Alan's Homemade Vlogs.
No! Isn't that great? Isn't that great?
I've had it happen before in Glasgow and in Tenerife, but never in my hometown, so I thought that was quite good.
Oh, you're famous now.
Infamous, I think.
You've got to be the ambassador for Troon now. I'll have to make you a splash page.
I'll need to get WEBBY's chain of office.
Exactly. That's that 4 Heineken bottles. It was his birthday on Saturday as well.
That's right. It was.
Happy birthday, Webby. And he went out and bought a new phone today for his birthday. So now he's got 256 gigabytes. He's got a brand new Samsung. I don't know what it is. And I said that's casting pearls of wisdom among swine, if ever I heard of it. And I said, don't forget to tell the guy not to transfer everything over. Only transfer over what you want. He says, I don't know what I want. So
WEBBY on Android, that's a worry.
I'm telling you. I told him get an iPhone. You know, it's a lot easier. It's designed that you don't do anything stupid, and it gives you everything you need at the touch of a button.
And it's not only that, Tim. It's so compatible with everything else.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
I think I've got a mate downstairs, Jeff, and he's an Android fan through and through on all platforms, TVs, everything's Android through, and he likes tinkering, right?
Yeah.
The danger is that you can mess stuff up.
Yeah.
Whereas with iPhone, you first of all you can't tinker with it, and secondly you just can't really mess stuff up.
No. And the other thing is as well, I mean, I've heard I had an Android phone for years before I went over to Apple, and mine was hacked twice.
Right. Okay.
You know,
yes. Yeah.
iOS have got a wee bit more of a security level.
I think there's not only that, but I don't think people concentrate on hacking iOS because we're boring people, you know.
Oh, Billy's on. Billy's just up the road from me.
Oh, is he? Hi, Billy.
Yeah.
Tenerife Tez is on as well.
Yeah, Tez is there just now, is he not?
I'm not sure. I thought he came over to do the.
Well, I know Keith's over there. I'm sure Tez is there as well. In fact, I do, because he sent me a message to say he's in the Mediterranean Palace and the television's still not working.
Oh, that's right. He was coming for August, wasn't he?
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, he came for August. I don't know whether he's still here, though. He's still here, Tez. David Butler. Sorry, Hope, not Hop. What's that? Oh, Hop, you are both well. There you go. Hope.
Hop, well.
David, Billy, everybody give WEBBY a month before he caves. No, he won't cave. You won't cave. Yes, at the Med Palace now. Okay. He is at the Med Palace now.
Yeah, I thought he was. Yeah.
So I've got to do... Little bugger. I've got to... I've got to do my bus ticket, haven't I? What I did is I ordered the bus ticket, and you've got to use it 10 times in a month. So I used it 10 times last month, and it says this one expires on the 23rd of the 7th, 2029.
Right. 29?
Yeah. And it stays like that until you travel the first time, and then it's good for 30 days. And you got to do 10 trips within the 30 days from first franking it to 30 days. You got to do 10 trips, which is basically 10 stops, if you like.
Yeah.
And then it's free the next month.
Well, that's one thing in Scotland. When you're over 60, you get a free bus pass anyway. 60? Oh, it's 65 here. Yeah, over 60, you get a free bus pass.
I think in Britain too. I think in Wales, when my brother-in-law's, he's 64 this year. In fact, he's just turned, hasn't he? I think he's got a bus pass. Doesn't go anywhere, though. Even though the bus stops right outside his house.
It doesn't go anywhere.
It doesn't. Terry and Keith are both there. Okay,
both
cool,
there.
dude.
Oh, right. Oh, there you are. Thanks, Tricia.
Thank you. Nobody wants to come to Meetup Monday. Nobody wants to go on a walk with me. I'm a Billy no mates.
Ralph.
They've all got their 1,000 now. They're gone.
I know. I'll be there, Tim. I'll be there in October. We'll go for a walk.
Definitely. We'll do dueling pocket threes.
A dueling pocket.
Ding ding ding. Can Tez show us what is behind the huge windows at the Med Palace? What is behind the huge windows at the Med Palace?
It sounds like that program used to be on television for the kids, didn't it? Play School, Through the Round Window.
Through the Round Window.
I know a song about trains, Jeffrey.
Oh, I do too, says Jiffy. What they call Bungle? Oh, my name's Bungle. My name's Jiffy.
Oh, Tina's coming on saying in England the free bus passes when you get the state pension, so that's 67.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow, yeah.
I'll be a year behind. When I'm over in March, I actually get my first payment of state pension because I'll be 66 in March. So.
I think you were born in 1959.
59.
All right.
Yeah.
I was September 60, so I've got to do 66 and 4 months
Right.
before I get my state pension.
Yeah, just the way it works in.
Yeah, it's the same with Germany, actually. In fact, I couldn't really retire at 63. Well, I'll start again. My retirement age of Germany is 66 and 4 months, but they allow you to retire 2 years early if you've got more than 40 years in.
Yeah.
And they count from when you're 16 or when you start work in Britain, which Britain doesn't do. Britain only counts from 19, but Germany counts from 16. Any
16.
payment into the Social Security, the European Social Security system, any payments going in accounted. So I've got 40 years. In fact, I got 45 years. So I could retire 2 years early, which would be 64 and 4 months. So then they said, if you want to retire at 63, you take a 12% hit.
Right.
So I could have waited until next year, February,
Yeah.
and get a full pension from the German, or take it last year and you have 12% less for the rest of my life. And I worked it out, the 12% less multiplied by the 18 months that I would get pension where I normally wouldn't,
Right.
distributed over my life, I'm not actually losing money till I'm in my late 70s. So
And even then, with inflation and
yeah,
everything.
yeah.
Yeah.
Although the inflation raise was good this year, wasn't it? We got an extra money, that both of us, and because Chris has been on a pension so long, they pay her an extra payment in the middle of the month now, which is good. So on the 15th, we'll be going out for dinner.
Tim, remember I said to you we've had horrendous rain for the last 24 hours?
Uh-huh.
There's just something flashed up on the television there. We've had 75 millimetres of rain in the
Wow.
last 12 hours.
How many of that in pounds? That's a lot.
If
That's-
it rains anymore in Scotland, we're going to float away. We won't need independence. We're floated away.
Exactly. Accrington Stanley. Let's just find out what the girls are saying.
Yep.
I'll go backwards. Tina, the bus pass is rubbish. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing here.
Well, Tim, I can commute to work and back, and it drops me off straight at the university from Prestwick, and I get it for nothing. So it saves me about £300 a month in train fares.
That's true.
Yeah.
Over in September, I'll do a walk with you, Tim, says Siobhan. Cool dude.
There you go.
All you got to do now, Siobhan, is upload a picture so we don't see the big S, so I know what you look like. Then when I see you walking towards me, I can say, oh,
Yeah.
there she is.
Unless she's got a T-shirt with a big S in the front.
Chris Godfrey, I'll go for a walk with you, Tim. The Lord, I will come along next week. Cool dude. In England, free bus pass when you get to the state pension age. Okay. Can Tez show us the one? We've done that one. I think we've done everything up there now.
Yeah,
I'll just
looks
check
like
the
it.
QQs. QQ. What book are you listening to? We did that one. Can you ask Alan? We did that one. Okay.
Yeah, done that.
Subtitles
Yep.
as well. So we've done all those. Let's get back to this one here. Okay, my friend down here, Adam, thank you very much for coming on. It's 7 o'clock now, so we're going to finish up. Thank you to that guy down there. Don't forget, it's not finished. We don't stop at 1,000. If you're not
No, we don't.
subscribed to Alan's Homemade Vlogs, go and subscribe right now. Look at all the old stuff about the Med Palace. Not the Med Palace, the Arona Gran.
Veronica.
Go and look at the Isle of Arran. Go and look at all the stuff he's done in the university, at the golf. And don't forget, he's going to be putting new stuff out very soon on a special coast-to-coast, including electric bray. I have a question for you, and I don't want to be culturally appropriate. I don't want to be accused of cultural appropriation. But I
Right.
remember when I was a kid, my
Yeah.
granddad used to say he can speak Scots, and he used to say this phrase, which I think everybody says, right? But I can't actually remember what it is. I can only remember what I think it is. So you obviously know the famous phrase. It's a bra, bria, brunlich, brunli, michti,
De
michti, do.
brobrecht moonlicht necht de necht.
It's a
It's
bra,
a brobrecht moonlicht necht de necht.
a bra, brech, munlich, nicht,
Necht.
te
De
nicht,
necht. Yeah.
te nu. Was there I don't know at the end?
Oh, as there's a moose loose about the hoose.
A moose loose about the house. There was a bra, oh, a bra,
A brobrecht moonlicht necht de necht.
a bra, brech, munlich, nicht, te nicht.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's bright, isn't
But you
it?
see that's where the Scots and the Scots speak good German because of the guttural part.
Yeah. Echte Nacht.
Yeah, echte Nacht.
Echte
Hochdeutsch.
Hochdeutsch.
Nacht.
I was in Echte Nacht on the Mosel.
Yeah.
Yeah, not the Moselle, by the
Nacht.
way. It's the Mosel. And what was that? Taraban, Tarabach.
Cannaband.
And Titling.
Tim, before
Yep.
I go, just a quick thanks to everybody that supports your channel, that supported me as well.
Of
Most
course, you've just done it. There
Yeah.
you go.
Thank you. Yeah.
You're very welcome, my friend.
I
There is
wanted to say that at the beginning, but we got onto Transformers.
So I'm going to go and watch an Austrian documentary now about a town in Austria called, and I'm not swearing, it's actually called Bad Fucking. So it's a documentary. We recorded it, didn't we, the other night? As a puffer, as a buffer.
Can't
I think it
remember.
is, yeah. Unless you've deleted it. But I'll let you all know next week. So there's a walk tomorrow, there's a walk Wednesday, there's a walk Thursday. Wednesday, don't forget, we're on Juliane Nendel's channel. And Freaky Friday, I think I'm just going to go back to the Monte Cristo now. You know, it was a
on
lot.
Friday.
It was a lot more fun than
Yeah.
going and doing
And
stuff.
and the thing is as well, you always got somebody passing trade that wanted to come and say hello.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's also true. And
Well, we've
Go
got
ahead.
friends staying in the Mind when we're over in October, so we'll come over and join you on a Friday.
oh, are you staying for a long time? Or are you
Yeah, I'm staying for 2 weeks. So.
in the Mind?
No, I've got friends staying in the Mind.
Oh,
Anne and
friends
I
in the Mind,
stay
okay,
below the
all
back.
right.
Yeah, so it's actually one of our neighbours, so we're going to come over and see them in the Mind. So
Okay, cool, dude.
Yeah.
The Mind, if for those of you watching that don't know what it is the latest addition to the hotel front. Although we do have the Malibu by Albatross, or Albatross by Malibu apartments down by the Pearly Grey now. So there's quite a lot. In fact, if you go and have a look at my latest video that's not alive, it is the drone footage of the new apartment complex there, the Albatross by Malibu. Anyway, let's just... Last thing we need to do is... Adam's very happy. Chris Godfrey says... Oh, no, that's right at the beginning, that. Let's go down to the bottom. The Lord, Monte Cristo, yes.
yes,
Anne-Marie,
yeah.
great, thanks, guys.
Thanks.
It's
Siobhan.
spelt like that as well. Bye, Tim, Christina, and everybody. Everybody's saying tra, tra, tra.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to finish it here. I'm
Yeah,
going to chuck
love to
you
Christine.
guys out and say thanks for. So
Yeah,
thank you down here for Adam. Thank you very much. We love you. Thank you too down here for Alan, Adam and Alan. There you go. And we're going to chuck you out. See you guys.
Just Tim.
Bang,
Bye.
bang, bang. Now we're going to go and do this. like to thank each and every one of you for joining us today. Don't forget, I go live Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 5:55, and I go walking Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I've tried Mondays, and it hasn't worked twice. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to be officially walking on a Monday, but what I will do is, if I do go out on a Monday, it'll be a nice surprise for you guys. So there you go. Wednesday this week, as I said before, is Balcony Banter is not on. It's the first Wednesday of the month. That means that it is on Juliane Nendel's channel. The link is in the description. And the thing today is, are you a people pleaser? And we have Ian, we have Juliane, of course, Christina, myself, and Zelda Carr as the special guest. Meetup Monday next week. We're going to be out and about again. We'll probably go over to the Rosa Centre. I don't think I'm going to drive anymore. Balcony Banter the week after is back here like this one. And don't forget, Freaky Friday this coming week is in Monte Cristo. Thanks, Chris. See ya. Wouldn't want to be you.